All right, part two of our road trip to Northern California, the San Jose or Milpitas area is going to continue today. We are heading back home after an amazing few days riding roller coasters in Santa Cruz at Great America, California's Great America. 2 days of that. First was all the roller coasters. Second day we did water rides and roller coasters. It's a great park, and your entry includes both parks, so you can go anywhere you want, water, dry, whatever. So we're going to take you through this trip back home. I think it's a 3-stop trip, but we'll see how exactly it goes. Maybe it's I think it might be a 2-stop trip, and the third one is actually the home trip, which we're not going to do. That's just where we're navigated to. So join us on another road trip here on the channel, and thank you so much for watching.
Your destination is on the left.
Or the right. We are arriving at Milpitas. That's right, Milpitas. Oh, these are pulled in.
Yeah, they're back in. Those are back ins.
I'll just take this one here. Milpitas, Abbott Road is what we're arriving at. This is the beginning of our next video of our road trip, which will include Great America and the road trip back. But we begin on the day after the road trip up here. We're basically here to top off a little bit, so we have some driving around charge. And this is a new supercharger for us, added to the list. What number is it?
136.
136. The 136th supercharger that we have visited. Worldwide, actually. So we're going to go ahead and plug in, get a little around town juice, and then we're going to head to Great America, California's Great America. These are V3s, so we don't have to worry about sharing. And we'll get this thing going. Probably only going to stay like 15 minutes or so, maybe 30 tops, but we'll see how fast we get. We did almost no preconditioning. The hotel is about, I don't know, it's less than 5 minutes away. Oh, but we're still getting decent speeds. So maybe it was warm from yesterday. Overnight it didn't cool off enough. So we're getting 124 kilowatts, not too shabby. I'll take that all day long. So maybe we won't be here that long. Hey, are you in there? Yeah, oh, there, you're right there. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video. It means the world to the channel, and go that extra step. Hit subscribe, just like over 11,000 have already. And if that's one of you, thank you so much. This is new while you're supercharging. The car gives you some recommendations on how to spend your time. In this case, can you rebuild the deck? Play solitaire while you charge, and it just went away, so I'm glad I did a video. I was at a supercharger recently. It also wanted me to play, what is the driving game? Beach Buggy. They were, it said, you want to play Beach Buggy with Teslas around you. That's kind of cool. I didn't try it, but definitely kind of cool. Apparently nobody playing Beach Buggy around me, so maybe that's why they didn't recommend it. All right, we got enough around town charge, so we're gonna go ahead and unplug.
It's not.
And we're stuck.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Not rocket science. Up next is California's Great America. And there we are. We got an 18-minute drive, 5.3 miles. I think we're going to go a different way, though, because look at this. Really red traffic. We're going to try to avoid that. Weird that the navigation isn't trying to get around us. But anyway, we got our around town driving, 175 miles. Or what was that? 179 miles. And 67%. So we should be good to go. Off we go to Great America. All right, we are at Great America, but look over there, there's Levi's Stadium. It's in the same parking lot. In fact, fun fact, if you want to go to Great America and it's a Sunday and the 49ers are in town, yeah, you're not getting in. There's no, they're not open. So Great America's over here. Can't really see much because there's trees and stuff, but here's our Y, and we're gonna head in and have some coaster fun. We are leaving Milpitas. Did we have fun?
Yes.
Santa Cruz. California, great America.
Turn right onto Barber Court.
And
Supercharging.
Supercharging when we didn't really need it, but it was fun anyway. All right, we're on our way. Real quick, as we're leaving our hotel, we spotted these. Those are V4 dispensers. However, as far as we know, there are no V4 cabinets or speeds just yet here in the US. So, but we are getting those V4 dispensers, which means they have longer cables, and will also be able to handle other EVs easily. Very cool location. I wish we could have used it. Oh well. All right, a little mid-leg update for you on our charging situation from San Jose down to Firebaugh. It's been kind of hovering around the 22% mark, but just dropped to 20%. It's been more accurate today than it was on the trip up for some reason. I'm not sure why. It fluctuated more on that trip than this one. So we got 29 minutes left, 33 miles, 20% estimated state of arrival. We're at 91 miles on the battery, or 33%. And looks like it should be pretty easy to get into Firebaugh. Lots of superchargers there, so I'm not too worried about that. We have arrived at Firebaugh. We've been here many times on these road trips. It's a massive, massive V3. What are we looking at in terms of amount? Isn't it like 55 stalls or more?
It's 56.
56 stalls. I was off by one. Not bad.
Now turn right.
Nice big solar canopy. Hopefully we get some shade. I noticed most of the Teslas were in the shade already, just glancing over.
Now your destination is on the right.
There we go. This is Firebaugh. Pretty cool. There's a McDonald's, there's a Taco Bell, there's a Baja Fresh, there's bathrooms. It's a good stop, good location. Subway, eat fresh. I don't use that slogan anymore, but let's grab some shade and figure out how much we need to charge for the next stop. Nice red one in front of us. Oh, let's stretch. Time to stretch and charge and. This one was just used, so it's warm. Oh, by the way, it started preconditioning just 1 mile away from exiting the freeway for some reason. I haven't seen that in a while. So obviously warm enough. So we are already ramping way up. 235. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that was miles per hour. 131, 169, 203, 230, 246, and we are maxed out. 250 is what this car should do, but it sometimes goes a little bit above, about 250 or so. So it says 14 minutes remaining to continue on the trip. It knows that our next stop is going to be Bakersfield. We're kind of just going with the flow on this trip and letting it decide. We might change it. We might stop for lunch or do something else, but for the moment, we're going to let it do its calculations and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to do its thing, and we will be on our way to Bakersfield next. So I think we arrived at 19% state of charge. It was estimating a 22% state of charge, so actually not too far off the estimate. Just want to give you a quick tour of Firebaugh. It's a 56 stall V3 supercharger location right off the 5 freeway. I mean, the 5 is literally right over there. And like I said, I think I said 56 stall V3, which means there's no sharing. Cabinets are right here. They say Tesla on them. At the location, a nice bathroom. It's actually pretty clean. There is a Taco Bell, a McDonald's, a Chevron, a Subway. Oh man, I love that new color. Check out that. The new silver is just amazing. So no sharing, which means you don't have to stagger, you don't have to put a space in between, all that stuff. So we are over here in the gray, and a beautiful day actually. So we're gonna check on our status here and be on our way. It said 14 minutes when I left. We'll take a look here real quick. 4 minutes remaining until we can continue our trip according to that. We might do a little buffer because you know, it's warm, we got the AC going, and we're gonna be doing a little faster than the speed limit, allegedly. All right, supercharging. You have enough energy to continue on your trip. It says it here too, 9 minutes to the charge limit, which I think I have at 80% or something like that. But the teenager announces he's hungry, so we're ordering McDonald's. We might as well just stay plugged in. All right, we are about to unplug. We're at 199 miles on the battery, or 74% state of charge. We way overcharged because look at that, our teenager had to get to McDonald's and he's on his way back. We got a 21% buffer now to get to Bakersfield. It might even reroute us to like Tejon Ranch or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and unplug. All right, let's unplug. Nice. By the way, I forgot to mention, very nice solar canopy here at Firebaugh. It really helps with the shade. It's fantastic. All right, we are ready to go. And looks like a 22% state of charge arrival there at Bakersfield, 1217. Let's head out. All right, here we are heading out of Firebaugh. Not too bad of a trip. I didn't actually time it, but it said 14 minutes originally, and then we stayed a little extra for food. Got a fresh battery in the GoPro, so that's helpful. And we are on our way back onto the 5. Little change in plans. Was going to route us to Bakersfield. We decided to go against that because there were like 6 cars en route and there were 4 stalls already taken, so I think it's a 10 stall. Plus it was a V2, so we'd be sharing and slowed down to like 72 kilowatts. So having said all that, we've decided to change to Copus Road, Bakersfield Copus Road. It's a 20 stall V3, and we should make it with 7% buffer right now. I had been hauling the mail, allegedly, but now I'm backing it off just a little bit to put some in reserve. I think we're totally fine with 7%, now 8%, because I've slowed down a little bit. This is a better play. It's a V3, lots of stalls. We just want to get off the freeway, charge, and be on our way, just enough to get home. This will be our last stop. I guess I forgot to mention we've got 62 miles on the battery. It's 34 miles from this location, and there's a 7% buffer still there. I think we're going to be fine. All right, so we decided to go to Copus Road. Reason being is the V3 faster supercharging.
100 feet, your destination will be on the left.
The other locations were kind of somewhat full, and this one's pretty full, but enough to...
You're going in the wrong way.
I'm going in the wrong way. Sorry. Plenty of... Oh, wow. Maybe it's not plenty of stalls available. There's like a whole cabinet down there taped off. But anyway, here we are, Copus Road. This is way different than it used to be, because this used to be a dirt kind of parking lot, and it had a, I don't want to say an outhouse, but it was a temporary kind of bathroom. So this is definitely better, and now we've got, you know, a gas station, and I'm guessing bathrooms. We'll find out here in a second. But we're gonna plug in. We'll get you the stats here in a second. Let's take a look here. We arrived with 19 miles on the battery, which equals 7% state of charge. Not too bad. And let's plug in and be on our way.
Careful, Marcus.
This is way different than it used to be. It used to be just a dirt parking lot. Is it in?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Plugged in, let's take a look. Starting to charge. And we're ramping up, 17, 48, 97, 100. I'm guessing we're gonna get full speeds here. I hope, maybe. 114, 123. Could be temperature. It didn't even precondition at all. Like, not even a little bit. So, 127. Doesn't seem to be ramping up anymore. Could be the heat. All right, at any rate, we're gonna let this thing charge, and we'll update you when we leave. So taking a look at Copus Road, Bakersfield Copus Road. This is a 20 stall V3. I believe we were topping out around 160, 150 around there, depending on where it was in the charging session. What's new here is, of course, a gas station and convenience store and very clean bathrooms. We ended up getting some snacks to, you know, offset the cost of the bathrooms. We understand that. We were kind of hungry anyway, so this used to be a field of trees, and now it's not, so I'm not sure what happened there. I think they were like, I don't know, almonds or something like that. But so this location has been transformed big time. I wonder what this parking lot's for. There looks like there's going to be a restaurant here, but there's nothing there right now. So just giving you an idea of what Copus Road looks like. We're just getting enough charge to get home. This is our last stop of the trip. We got about 58 minutes, it says, until we get home. So I'm going to go take a look at what we're seeing on the screen and probably take off. By the way, it's about a 100-degree day. So that's why you hear all the fans ripping. Going crazy. Looks like one cabinet is down. That's why 4 chargers are taped off. So that was not indicated on the screen, by the way, which sucks. You can hear the liquid cooling going on this V3 Supercharger. That's what that sound is. All right, so it looks like we've got 23% estimated state of charge arrival, 55 minutes, 58 miles. It keeps saying we have enough to continue on our trip, so maybe we should believe it. I'm not sure. 58 miles, 129 miles on the battery, 48%. I say we unplug and take off. All right. Looking good, sounding good, really hot. Let's get back into the AC and take off. All right, that was pretty efficient. I mean, we plugged in, we walked inside, got our snacks, went to the bathroom, came back out, it was pretty much ready. I don't quite understand these people that insist on having, you know, gotta have a 600 or 700 mile range. I don't know, these road trips in this car are broken up into like 130 to 150 mile increments, and we kind of need that to get out and stretch and go to the bathroom and get snacks and stuff like that anyway. So it's kind of a natural break. It's fantastic that it kind of forces you to do that.
To take the Interstate 5 South ramp.
Taking a look at the final stats for the entire trip, all the way up, all the way driving around town and then all the way back. We're looking at 716 miles total, using 227 kilowatt hours of total energy and about 318 watt hours per mile, which is pretty good actually, considering, you know, it's a road trip, you're at high speeds, you're using lots of AC because it's, you know, 96 degrees outside, it's hot, family of 4, a bigger load, all that stuff. 318, I'll take that all day long, considering, you know, the since delivery is at 280. So that's the lifetime of the entire car, rather than just a full-on road trip. So there you go. That's the stats for the trip. I don't know if we have energy stats. Let's take a look here. Oh, we do, from the last go-around. Maybe it was two Superchargers ago. I'm not sure. 79 miles ago. So staying below 70 would have saved 4 miles, and setting the cabin temperature to 72 would have saved 1.4 miles. We had it on low. I'll take the 1.4 mile hit. Not a big deal at all. And you can see the battery range in terms of projection and what it was actually and all that stuff. This is a pretty cool little tab to be using. Pretty cool. There you go, another road trip in the books. I hope you found some value in this trip. I hope you're getting a little secrets here and there and tips and tricks and all that stuff along the way. We're just showing you our road trip so you can pick up on a few things. So when you go on a road trip, you have the confidence to do so. These cars are super easy to road trip. I have been road tripping Tesla since 2019, our Tesla Model 3, which is now right next to me. We have been doing that for over 5 years now, a bunch in the Y, a bunch in the 3, and I can safely say these are incredible road trip machines. What about the Supercharger stops? They take so long, and oh, no, they don't. They really don't. Every time we stop for a Supercharger, we optimize, and what we mean by that is we order the food ahead, we make sure, you know, we're charging and eating or anything like that, but at the same time, you don't need a 600-mile EV. You just don't need that kind of range. Honestly, the human body needs to get up and walk around and rest and all that kind of stuff anyway. So, you know, this car has a 303 mile range rated. It's not going to be close to that. It's probably more like 260, 280, somewhere in that range. And most legs of the trip, based on the Supercharger stops, are between 120 and say 150, somewhere in that range. And that's a perfect amount to get out, rest, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, get a snack. It's absolutely a great way to break up the trip naturally, and it almost doesn't feel like the trip is as long because you have those rest periods. Anyway, lots of tips and tricks along the way in these road trips, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you found a few nuggets of information that you could take to your next road trip, and as always, don't forget to like the video. It helps out tremendously. Hit the bell if you want to find out new stuff as it comes out, and of course, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks to all that already have subscribed, and thanks to you for hitting that subscribe button right now.